Hey yo! What's going on, Canes fans? As Randy just said, we are live on location here in South Florida. And boy, what a scuffed, jank, wonky, crazy, wild setup we have here tonight. If I sound different, that's because I don't have my nice fancy microphone. I'm rocking a Blue Yeti tonight, which there's nothing wrong with the Blue Yeti. I've just not used one in probably a good 4 or 5 years. I don't have my soundboard. I can't yell and scream as much as I usually do because there's people above me and there's people beside me. I can hear the people beside me talking right now. So we're going to have a lot of fun tonight, knowing that the people beside me are going to be wondering what the heck is happening next door. Because we like to have fun around here, and there's no way Coop can just be super calm and not be going crazy, right? We're going to take phone calls tonight. This is the Miami versus Clemson call-in show with the $300 score prediction contest active. So we're going to try to do it as normal as we possibly can. The only thing that's going to be really really different is going to be that the stream is going to have to end earlier than normal, and that's because I have a long day tomorrow. Long day. I'm talking probably a good 16-18 hour day tomorrow. I'm kicking the day off with something extra special that I cannot talk about. And then, of course, we're going to do the Caneswear meetup tomorrow evening going into the night. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. But how is everybody? Yo, how have you guys been this week? I know that it's going to be a little different too because it's Thursday. It's not Friday. Friday carries a different kind of hype, right? Because it's the night before stream. Is this technically 2 nights before or is this 3 nights before? Because it'd be tonight, tomorrow night, Saturday night. That's 3. But I don't count the day of. But maybe it is. 2 more sleeps. 2 more sleeps. Let's say that. I think that works. What's up, Blake? It's good to see you, man. Good to see you. Let's give some shout outs to everybody who's here bright and early for this stream. I appreciate y'all rocking with me tonight, honestly, because you know that I expect a certain level of, what would be the word I'm looking for here? Consistency out of myself. I like to set the bar high when it comes to my setup, production value, all that good stuff. But I didn't think it was fair for me to come down here to South Florida and then just do no streams and no videos. Like it wouldn't feel right. You know what I mean? And that's what I did last year. I just canceled all streams and all videos for the week. And it felt weird, man. It felt real weird. It's like a part of me was missing. So I was like, you know what? Let's bring the scuffed setup. This is literally my mouse pad right now. This is literally my mouse pad that I'm using tonight. So when I say scuffed, I mean it. All right, it's gonna be janky. It's gonna be janky. But I wanted to hang out with the fam, guys. I wanted to hang out with the fam. So we're in the condo. We're in the little hotel room, whatever you want to call this thing. Does this give you a better look at all? I did bring the score prediction cam. Did you guys really think I wasn't gonna bring it? Come on now. I know Jordan knows I would have brought it. I know Stephanie knows that I wouldn't go without it. Did you guys really think I wasn't going to bring this? The thrift store cam? I'm pretty sure this thing gets like 15 FPS. It's pretty wild, but we got it. We're ready to rock. So let me give some shout outs. My man, Eric Birch. Eric! Eric, I can't yell like I normally do. Welcome to the Canes fam, Eric, or welcome back to the Canes fam. Thank you for extending it. Whatever it was, Eric, you know I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. My man Eric in the building. We got Phil Romano. We got Randy. Randy, let's get you in for the call-in tonight. I know you said if it doesn't happen tonight, you're going to buy a new phone. Bro, what are you on? Are you on Android, Apple? What is it? Because whatever it is you're on, if you don't get in tonight, you need to go complete polar opposite of whatever that is. Let's get you in here tonight because the score prediction contest is still active. Canes fan 407, what's up? We do need a win. Honestly, it's It's interesting because both programs need a win on Saturday. I know you could apply this to every game for every team, but Miami and Clemson are both 4-2. Miami 0-2 in the ACC. Miami hasn't won an ACC game at home under Mario Cristobal yet in his first 2 seasons. Right? And people are already talking about Clemson being down, so it's going to start, getting the Tiger fans all riled up, and if they lose to the team that lost to Georgia Tech, because then that means that Clemson technically lost to Georgia Tech, right? We all know how it works. That is how things go down. So definitely. What's up, Jerry? Welcome to Florida. It feels good to be here, man. I spent the entire day on the beach today. Whole freaking day. We got John Bird, hardest working man in the building, hanging out with us tonight. What's up, John? Good to see you. I hope you get to watch the game on Saturday, John. Stephanie, I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, Stephanie. Please tell me you're still going to be there and you're going to make it to Caneswear. I hope so. I can't wait to meet you, Stephanie. And everybody getting to mingle together is going to be really fun. His man, Steve. Panthers are playing in 5 minutes. Make it a quick stream. All right, y'all. I guess we're done. For Steve. I appreciate you being here, Steve. We got Blake in the building. 305. Firestick G, the plug, checking in. Good to see you. Daytime Cheese. Are you still making it? Let me know if you guys are making it to Caneswear. I hope a lot of you guys are. It's going to be fun to hang out with the fam. And a bunch of other people in the building. Mama Coop. Mama Coop in the building. I think Mama Coop's jelly. She wants to be out there hanging out by the ocean. I don't blame her. It's freaking beautiful out here. We got Mama Coop in the building. We got Crip in the building. Steven, Edward, Arma, Panama Jack, all you guys. Teflon Ron. Appreciate y'all. David, Allen. Everybody, blanket thank yous. Nick Snyder, LM. Legendary Scratch Builds. Yo. What's up, my man? Good to have you in the building tonight. Adam Sadowski, Coop, you're lagging. This stream is probably going to be scuffed. I will not lie, Glenn. I mean, I'm streaming from a freaking hotel, so it's going to be wonky. But I just couldn't pass on the opportunity. Hopefully, are you guys lagging? Is it like super bad, or is it manageable? Let me know. Are you guys good? Not good? Because I'm literally, like I said, I'm streaming from a freaking. Have y'all seen my setup? You've seen it, right? Here, let me see if I can take a picture. Have y'all seen it? Here. There it is. Oh, the camera's not even going to work with me. Bro, I'm on a kitchen table. I'm on a kitchen table. It's scuffed, bro. It's scuffed. But we're going to have fun. I don't care. We're going to open up the phone line. You guys have an opportunity to win $300. So let's make it. Okay. So maybe, Glenn, just refresh. Maybe it was something just funky on your end. Could have been. You're missing the twerking skeletons. Tropical, I got you. Did you really think, Tropical, I was going to come down to South Florida and leave the sexy twerking skeletons at home? Never. Lakers all day. What's up, man? Christopher Leonard jumping in with the big 2 to kick this thing off. Got my shirt, coach.
This is what
it's dope. Happy birthday, man.
To wear to you.
Do you love it, Christopher, or do you love it?
Got my shirt, coach.
Oh, yeah.
It's dope. Happy birthday, man.
Thank you for the big 2, Christopher. Man, what do you think? I'm telling you, they're dope. They're dope, and people are going to forget, and they're going to be gone. They're going to be gone, man. Thank you, Christopher, for the big love. Thank you for the 2, bro. Appreciate you. Missing Mario in the score cam. He's off to the side, but he is here. Show you my score prediction. 24-20. Canes. 24 Canes. 24-20 Canes. Coop can't talk. All right, let's get into it a little bit. All right. Tonight's going to be short, so I need to get the phone line open as quickly as possible. Won't call in, got a massive headache, but where are you going to be at Saturday? I'll be there. So let me go ahead and provide some details for the plans for tomorrow and Saturday. I'll give a quick spiel, super quick spiel, and then we'll open up the phone line. All right. So tomorrow on Friday is the Caneswear meetup. Please don't be shy. Please don't second guess stopping by and hanging out with me or the college football family, this is where it's going to be at. Tomorrow on Friday, 5 to 8 p.m. They close at 7, but they're going to stay open an extra hour. I love those guys over at Caneswear. It's in Davie. Just type in Caneswear into your GPS. It's 2655 South University Drive, Davie, Florida, 33328 from 5 to 8 p.m. That's what it kind of looks like out front. There's plenty of standing space. There's not going to be like entertainment or food or anything like that. But we're just going to hang out and chit-chat with the family. Y'all, we're all family. So, like I said, if you see me, come up to me, high-five me, hug me. We're family. There's no reason to be nervous about swinging by. And the cool thing is even if you didn't want to meet Coop, that's fine. Look, I'm just a regular dude. I'm just a regular guy. I'm just a crazy Canes fan. If you don't want to meet Coop, think about the fact that you can meet people that you hang out with on a weekly basis here in this stream. Put a face with a username, And I think that's a really awesome opportunity to be able to do that. It was really fun last year. And I think it'll be a good time this year. Hang out with the Canes fam out front. Run inside. Buy some Miami gear because, they're calling for all white. That's what they want the Canes fans to wear on Saturday. Come back out. Hang out with the Canes fam again. And just have fun, man. Just have fun. So tomorrow, 5 to 8, spread the word, and I'll see you guys at Caneswear tomorrow. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Uncle Bill in the building. Canes fan member, level 3. Uncle Bill, my man. How you doing, Uncle Bill? Good to see you, bro. Thank you for the love, man. Carrie Bell, it's good to see you, man. I'm having a good time. Got to buy some Canes gear. You know what? I would make a bet with you guys. You will not be, if you are a Canes fan, all right? Nick, you don't get to take this bet. Briley, you don't get to take this bet because you would be able to do it. If you are a Miami Hurricanes fan, you would not be able to walk into Caneswear and walk out without buying something. Bet. There is no freaking way. Those of you that have been there can back me up. There is no way you can walk into Caneswear without buying something. A keychain, a shirt, shoes, a bandana, something. It is the place. This is not an ad, bro. Like, this is not an ad. I just love Caneswear. That's it. They're not paying me to be there. I'm not paying them to be there. Like, I'm just hype and excited. But just keep in mind that if you stop by the Caneswear meetup, I'm handing out free Cane for Life wristbands. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to be a Canes fan member. Nothing. Literally walk up to me and say, Coop, where the wristbands at? Coop, I want a wristband. I got you. I'll hook you up. Also, I'm going to be bringing cardboard cutout Mario with me. You're going to want to take a picture with Mario Cristobal, post it up on Twitter, and tag me. And if you do, you're entered to win a Caneswear gift card and some t-shirts, some free t-shirts from the merch store. You could use it on a Don't Be a Fan Later shirt, 5 and counting, whatever you want. So there's no reason to not stop by even for just 2 minutes if that's all you want to do. But it should be a really good time. That's happening tomorrow. As far as the tailgate goes, on Saturday, I'm going to be tailgating with Chris Gaffney. You guys know Chris right here on the stream. Hoodie Girl, Cane Freak. I believe Cane Freak is going to be there. And a bunch of other people. I also at the tailgate and at Caneswear, you might see some other fellow Canes YouTubers. I think Alex Dono with Locked On Canes is going to stop by. Coach Hayes might stop by. T2Y might stop by. Steve-O from 365 Canes Info. And a lot of other people, man. It's going to be hype. But anyways, the tailgate. The tailgate is green lot. We're going to be at the green lot. I don't know what aisle yet, so I'll post that up whenever we get there and we get parked and we get everything set up. I'll post on Twitter and I'll post on YouTube. So I'm not going to run around during the tailgates because I did that last year, and I swear to you guys, if I had like a step counter, I walked probably 15 plus miles. And your boy Coop, listen, my legs were jello. Like, I was beat. And so what I'm going to do is I might mingle a little bit and walk around. But for the most part, I'm going to say, here's where we're at. If you want to come on over, here's the aisle number. We're in the green lot. Pop in, say what's up, take the pic with Mario. I'll have cardboard cutout Mario with me at the tailgate as well. So it should be super fun. Super, super fun. So that's the details for the game. How does it compare to all sports? I like Caneswear better personally, but it's just personal preference. Just personal preference. I need a white shirt, but I'm sure I'll come out with more. Yeah, they have some white gear at Caneswear. They know that the university wants fans to wear white on Saturday, so they're stocked up with white stuff, Stephanie. So you got plenty to choose from. Not spend at least 300, right, Jason? It's crazy. It's crazy. Last time you were there, you spent 248. I walked in there on Thursday, yesterday, just to say, hey, like, are we still good? Are you guys fine if we do a meetup tomorrow? And they said, oh yeah, no problem. Like, we love it. Like, we love it when Coop does a meetup here at Caneswear. I spent $140. Bro, I'm just trying to walk in and walk out. And I still bought stuff. I still freaking bought stuff. It's insane. How's Miami treating you? It's been a blast. That's a good promo event. I'm going to try to make it. Duck, if you make it, I will freak out. I will freak out if Duck makes it. I have to get a pic with Duck. You're going to kiss me when you finally meet me. On the lips or on the cheek, Jorn? I need details so I can prepare accordingly. You'll be at Flo's tailgate. Yeah, Flo has an awesome tailgate. Yeah, I stopped by there last year. They've got some cool stuff going on. Definitely. You're confused, Melissa. Welcome to Coop's Scuffed live stream from South Florida. Yes, we are live. And Melissa, I'll be seeing you bright and early tomorrow morning, which is why the stream's not going to go late. Oh, shoot. Yesterday, Thursday. What was yesterday? Oh, my gosh, bro. What is today? Oh, today's Thursday. Yes. So, yeah, Coop has no idea what day it is. So, I drove down 14 hours. 14 hours. You're here for the trash talk, bro? Well, let's get it, T. Davis. T. Davis is a Clemson fan, so it's about time we get it in. Let's dive into this. If anybody asks for details, if I could have a few people in the chat help me out and provide some of those details, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. 4-2 Miami Hurricanes, 0-2 in the ACC, taking on the Clemson Tigers, also 4-2, but 2-2 in the ACC. This Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time at Hard Rock Stadium on ACC Network. No links because I'll be at the game. But if you desperately need a link and you don't have ACC Network, DM me on Twitter and I'll do what I can to try to get some over to you. I may be able to do that. We'll take a quick look here at the, I would say uniform combo for tomorrow, but they haven't really said. I'm guessing they're just going to go orange over white. They're asking fans to wear white. I do not believe, that they're going to go Stormtrooper. They did that last week. That's also, kind of an away thing that the Canes do. So I think they're just wanting to do a white out with fans. But I'm guessing orange over white. We'll see. We'll find out tomorrow. Team captains for Week 8. You got Ruben Hurricane Bain, Daryl Porter Jr., Jalen Rivers, both Mawanoa brothers, and center Matt Lee. Weather report for tomorrow. Saturday. Excuse me. Saturday. Is Robot Lady off this week? She is not. Robot Lady is in full force. She's ready to rock. Everything should be normal, Melissa, other than I can't change the way my voice sounds. But Robot Lady's here. She's rocking. Weather looks terrific for Saturday. Hoping and praying that this stays the same. 0% chance of rain. Am I in South Florida? Are we in Miami? I don't know, but right now, 2 days before the game starts, it's saying 0% chance of rain, around 75 degrees, so mid-70s. Going to be beautiful football weather. Honestly, no complaints. That's going to be really, really exciting. I hope it stays that way, as I'm sure many of the rest of you do as well. So that's going to be really awesome. It'd be great to finally have a game that's not raining for Miami. Don't believe that in Miami. I agree. That's why I'm very confused when I look at that. Unbelievable. Why is there no Inside Insight show for this game? Just due to my limitations with where I'm at. That's why in the preview video, I tried to be upfront with everyone and let you know I didn't know how much content was going to be posted on the channel this week because I had to drive 14 hours to get here. And then once I got here, I have some loose ends that I have to tie up. I'm on the phone a lot getting stuff set up this week. And part of it's on me. I didn't get in contact with Pigskin Pete or Bobby Durkins soon enough. So it just kind of is what it is. But we'll be back on our normal schedule next week. We've played every game in the rain. Yep. But it'd be nice. It'd be nice to not have to, right? The weather has been great. Are beans available? I do have them, but probably not, Melissa, and just because I have to try to be quiet. And if I eat a bean, I'll scream. I'll scream, for sure. So, you know what? Let's talk about this for a second. I want to get the phone lines opened as soon as possible. So hear me out. You know my score prediction. Miami 24, Clemson 20. Now, T. Davis, I want to know how you feel about that. And I'm just going to go ahead and address it. I'm not going to dive deep into breaking down the game in this live stream because if you want to see that, I already did it in my preview video. We don't have a lot of time tonight, so I'm just going to be repeating the stuff that I already said. But I want to address something. Do I actually believe that Miami can win this game against the big, bad Clemson Tigers? 24-20. Coop, that's a very bold prediction coming from someone who did a walking and venting, and you talked about the fact that Miami is just an average team and Tyler Van Dyke is just an okay quarterback. That's a bold prediction from a guy who predicted an L against Texas A&M and an L against North Carolina. I agree. Many fans have lost hope at this point. As I said, Mario hasn't won an ACC game at home yet as a head coach at the University of Miami. Clemson is not a bad football team. They're not. Some people actually aren't giving them quite enough credit. They're not a great football team either, though. Not this year. There's a couple of things that go into this game. And there are a few reasons why I believe Miami has the upper hand and can actually win this game. I'm serious. I'm being real with you. It's not just because I'm here. That's what so many people DM'd me and said. They said, Coop, you're only predicting the win because you're there. No, I've come to games and predicted losses. It's not that. Here's the deal. Clemson does not have a high-powered offense. We're talking about a team that only beat Wake Forest 17-12. And this is a Wake Forest team that lost to Virginia Tech and Georgia Tech. Now, Miami also lost to Georgia Tech. I understand that's fair. But Clemson is not putting up, 30, 40, 50 points a game, at least not against, decent Power 5 opponents. Here's what Miami needs to do. Miami's offense has to give the defense a breather. The defense for Miami cannot be on the field the majority of this game. We saw North Carolina exploit that last week when that D was gassed in the fourth quarter. And it's more than just the defense, right? We're also getting out-coached. Miami, when it comes to adjustments in the second half, we're getting out-coached. Dawson and Guidry both are. It just is what it is. On defense, we also have to see no hero ball, at least not as much from some of these guys. Trying to make the big play instead of, maybe just breaking up the pass or, keeping the guy in front of you and making the tackle. We're seeing way, way, way too much of that. Miami has to limit the turnovers and the penalties. There's a good chance that you're going to have turnovers, but it's got to not be at these moments that seems like the worst time possible, right? Like when it should have been a touchdown or, when it looked like we were going to convert or whatever it may be, right? There's no reason for me to dance around this. Miami just can't come in and turn the ball over 2, 3, 4 times in this one. They just can't do it. Also, if Miami gets in the red zone, they must score. Clemson is allowing their opponents to score on 50% of their red zone trips. I'm just a couch coach, man. I don't pretend to know it all. But am I wrong in saying that it would be nice to see Dawson get the tight ends more involved in the passing game along with the running backs as well? And if he's not going to do it all game, at least do it in the red zone. Throw a curveball, man, because defenses are expecting the ball to go to Restrepo. They did an interview with Dabo Swinney, and he himself said it seems like the Canes and or Tyler Van Dyke are forcing the ball to Xavier Restrepo. Dabo said
This is what it takes.
So throw him a curveball on Saturday.
Inside of your helmet.
What's good, fam?
Throw it to the tight end. They'll never see it coming because up until this point, it really never happens. Throw the screen to the running back. Like, let's see it, man. Let's see something a little different. And I want to see that killer instinct from Dawson. Can we also agree that, Dawson is the guy that came out and said you get conservative, you get beat? And I feel like I've been seeing some quite conservative play calling from him at times. Miami got real aggressive whenever they were down against North Carolina, started to air it out, go a little more vertical. We started trying to climb back into it. Guess what? Too little, too late. Dawson's got to be aggressive all game, man. We can't afford to be conservative in this one. Because again, Clemson is still a good football team. They are. Do I think that Miami can win this game? Yes. Yes. But here's the thing. Here's where we have to figure out where we draw the line. I list out all these things that it seems like Miami should or needs to do to win the game, but will they actually do it? I can't sit here and say, this is all Miami needs to do, guys. There are these 3 things or these 5 things, and if they do that, they'll win it. I have to go off of what I actually believe Miami can and will do on Saturday. And the reality is, I think that Miami can win this, and I predict them to win it. How confident am I in that? Not very. Not at all. But here's the thing. How confident would I be in predicting a Clemson win in this? Let's go back. Let's roll it back. Let's look at it from a different point of view. How confident would I be in putting money on the Tigers to beat Miami on Saturday? Not very. Not very at all. So I'm not confident really in either prediction. Wouldn't matter. But at the end of the day, here's the thing. This doesn't count for anything. It doesn't. So please take this with a grain of salt. Miami is due. Miami is due to win an ACC game at home. Miami is due to beat Clemson for the first time since 2010, back whenever we were coached by Randy Shannon. Miami is due for a win here. But that doesn't mean anything. The team is going to have to show me. They're going to have to show the fans. They're going to have to take care of business. But I do believe they can win it. I do. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Coop's little monologue here for the game. Shipley and Maffa will run on our defense all day, and it's possible. It is possible. Shipley is a solid, consistent running back overall. Maffa will run the rock down your throat. They have good running backs, and Dawson can't get down with this vanilla play calling he's doing in the run game. Nobody's falling for it. Nobody at all, man. So Clemson is a good team. They are. It's a little deceiving when you look at the fact that they're 4-2 and Miami is 4-2. It's definitely a little deceiving. It's clearly the system. X is the hot guy on most plays. That's coming from a no fan. It's coaching that's problem. The system needs to find a way to get everyone involved. Agreed. No, I mean, you're right. You're right. And it's a group effort, right? Tyler Van Dyke. It's the coaches. It's a lot of things. The thing is when we're just talking purely matching up, Miami can win. They can. If we beat Clemson, will the 2 losses be forgiven? Absolutely not. No. I mean, you can't drop a game to Georgia Tech. Here's the deal. How different would it be right now? Tell me if your opinion would change, and be honest. Don't lie. If Miami had beaten Georgia Tech, if Miami had taken the knee, and then lost to North Carolina the way they did, 41-31 by 10 points. Keeping in mind, North Carolina is the At the time of playing them, the number 12th ranked team in the country. They were undefeated. They're talking about them playing in the ACC championship game against Florida State and making a run for the playoffs. If Miami's only loss right now was to that team, and they had beaten Georgia Tech in an ugly win, but they escaped with the victory. Also, keeping in mind, I'm going to pull Florida State into this, that they had an ugly win against Boston College. Good teams find a way to win, even when it's ugly. Because ugly games happen. Games happen. It's just facts. They just do. But they find a way to win. Miami found a way to win that Georgia Tech game, and they lost to North Carolina 41-31. Would that change your opinion on this week's game at all? Yes or no? Please let me know. Let me know. They will announce they are boyfriends next. Are you talking about TVD and Restrepo? Yes, they are roommates. Yes. Yep, they sure are. I mean, I bleed Clemson through and through, but I just want to see a good game. So, T. Davis, how do you feel about Miami? How do you, from a Clemson fan's point of view, how do you feel? I think whoever wins the turnover margin will win the game. Clemson has had it rough, bro. They've put the ball on the ground 11 times this season. 8 of those were covered by the opponent. Ball security has not been great for the Tigers either. But neither has it been for Miami. And for Miami, it's been at the worst possible times. That's what's frustrating for Miami fans. It's at the worst possible times, bro. My man Norman coming through with the big 15 to take over the top spot on the board. Norman, I apologize. I went off on a little rant and a little tangent here. He says, "What's good, fam? Yo, Norman. I'll sit you atop your throne, my friend. How you been?" Thank you, Norman. Look, I know, guys, it's a little more calm in here than it normally is. But it's a Thursday, not a Friday. A lot of people got to work tomorrow. Coop's ducking down, laying low in the hotel room, trying to not be too loud. You know, you guys don't have to be quiet, though. Come on. TVD has 5 interceptions in the last 2 games. No hope. Maybe. Miami hasn't been consistent in 2 decades. You're not wrong, Misha. You're not wrong at all. That Miami has been consistent, though, Misha. You know what they've been consistent in? Being consistently inconsistent. I know that joke gets old, but it's just true. What's up, Crip? So does that change your mind, though? Nick says no, it's the same. Melissa says, that being said, I think we still lose to Clemson. UNC loss hurts more because of Georgia Tech, but we were up at half versus North Carolina. There's no excuse for how terrible of a third quarter we had. Absolutely. No excuses at all. None. Where are you staying? I'm in Hollywood. Luke says Georgia Tech changes nothing. And you're right. That was garbage time points. You're right. That's fair. That's a fair assessment. If Miami won Georgia Tech and lost to UNC, I would still think this game would be close. Interesting. Okay. Miami can win if they want to win from here, but it's going to be all psychological with them. I mean, this seems like the losing streak. This seems like the skid, doesn't it? Just being honest. It does. They've lost 2 in a row. 2 ACC games. That's scary. I wouldn't put money on either of them inactive. I'm being honest.
This is what it takes.
I wouldn't put money on Miami or Clemson. No way.
Hey, Coop. See you when I come back home to the 305.
Hey, J-Dub, thank you for the big 3, bro. I appreciate you. When are you coming back? When are you going to be back at the 305? Let me know. And Norman, let me know how you've been. I know I saw your 15 late. Let me know, Norman. I appreciate you guys. With that being said, man, 24-20. I'm not confident in that prediction. My confidence level is like 10% or lower. Coop, well, why would you make that prediction? I got to pick one of the teams. And like I said, it would not be confidence in Clemson either. I'm actually kind of surprised at the amount of people I have seen picking Miami to win this game. I'm not going to lie. I was actually shocked when I saw Josh Pate pick Miami. I watched his video this morning. And a lot of people dogged him because he picked Miami to beat North Carolina. And he was wrong. And he picked Miami again this week to beat Clemson. Interesting. Very, very interesting. You'll be there for the game. We can have fun before kickoff, Seagram. Remember that. Clemson is scoring more than 20. I don't know that they have the firepower, man. That's the thing. Clemson they're struggling offensively. They are. The problem is Miami's defense going to be on the field all game, and they're going to be tired in the third and the fourth, and we're not going to make good adjustments, and then they're going to come out and just take care of business. Pate doesn't have the best record. He doesn't. I was really surprised he picked Miami, though. I actually was. Miami 32, Clemson 21. I think that it'll be somewhat of a low-scoring game, but who knows, man. We've discussed, Miami's been inconsistent. Clemson has been fairly inconsistent. I think it's fair to say that. So, no, it's tough to say what to expect out of this game. I will say what scares me. Oh, I forgot about this. What really scares me is Clemson is coming off of a bye week. They don't have this bye week curse thing going on under Dabo like Miami has had for many years. Dabo is very consistent coming off of bye weeks. Miami's coming off of a 2-game losing streak. So that's a tough mental battle, first off, to overcome, right? They're down and out on themselves. Fans are down and out on them. Honestly, the turnout at Hard Rock will not be good on Saturday. Do you want me to be blunt and honest? There's no sugarcoating it. The turnout will not be good. There might be more Clemson fans there than Miami fans. Just being honest. Clemson is coming off of a bye week. They're rested up. They got an ugly win against Wake Forest, but it was still a win nonetheless. That's very worrisome. That's something I'm very worried about. But you do have to factor in the unknown, the human variable. You have to factor in the fact that sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Miami losing to Georgia Tech didn't make a whole lot of sense. Clemson losing, you could argue them losing to Duke doesn't make sense. Because Clemson could have won that game if they wouldn't have turned the ball over so many times. It doesn't always have to make sense. It's kind of crazy, man. And there have been a lot of questions about TVD and if he's injured or not. And I won't lie, I don't fully trust the staff to be truthful on that because, well, number one, Mario's not going to talk about injuries anyways. And number two, they played Tyler injured last year. And I came down for the Florida State game. They tried to play Tyler because he wanted to play. What happens? He ends up getting injured. You have to play Jakar again. So I don't know. Yeah, no staff's going to tell you, right? You can't trust, and why would they? I don't fault them for that. Why would they come out and be like, just so you guys know, TVD's been struggling this week. Like, he doesn't seem like himself mentally or physically. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that, and it's fine. It's fine, but he has seemed off. It's a combination of things. Bro, it's a combination of things. Wounded animal mode? Maybe. But Miami would have to show me they're capable of doing that. Not just folding. Secondary needs to tighten up. Secondary has been super suspect. I think that can I be real? Dang. Here comes negative Coop creeping in a little bit. Cam Kinchins has been struggling. He flies around the field. I love his heart. Cam's been struggling, bro. So have a lot of other guys on that defense. There have also been some guys on the D-line that have been underperforming.
To where to you? On the
100%.
I'll try to stay awake to call, but I like Clemson 31-27.
Ooh.
TVD can't make reads against moderate defenses.
I mean, you're not wrong. What is it everybody's been talking about? Change it up on defense a little bit. Go zone. And Tyler Van Dyke looks like a deer in headlights. We're not trying to be negative in tonight's stream. It's not that. We're just trying to be honest and upfront about it. And a lot of guys are underperforming. I think that we crowned some people too early on in the season. And now that we're facing consistent, stiffer competition, we're starting to really find out who we are, right? I mean, it takes 4, 5, 6 games to really know that when you play the type of schedule that we played this season. It's just a reality. It's just being honest. Guys not playing up to their full potential, not living up to the hype. Some fans crowning some people a little bit too early. It is what it is. It is what it is, right? So with that being said, Let's get the phone line opened up. But I do believe Miami is capable of winning this. But I want to make it known that I wouldn't put money on either team. I wouldn't be surprised if Miami wins. I wouldn't be surprised if Clemson wins. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a close game. I wouldn't be surprised if one blows the other one out. Well, Coop, that's every game. I know. I don't know how to feel about this game. I don't know which Clemson's going to show up, and I don't know which Miami's going to show up. And that's me just being straight up. Luke, thank you for the 5, bro. I appreciate you. And I think that's still a fair prediction. Definitely still a fair prediction, bro. Thank you for that. So let's get it opened up, man. Whoever loses this game, fans will be angry. Yeah. I mean, absolutely, and understandably and rightfully so. You know? TVD is inconsistent, unathletic, and injury prone. I don't think that Miami will ever make a run for a conference championship or playoffs with TVD at quarterback, but it's much deeper than that, obviously. Much, much deeper than that. What's up, traveling fools? Good to see you in the building. Briley says, I don't think it's TVD's inability to read the defense. It's Dawson's scheme reading inside out and working through the slot all the way back to his Houston days. The scheme puts the ball over the middle. That's also another fair assessment and breakdown, Briley. And I see your breakdowns. I want you to know that. I know that I don't go through and reply to every comment, but I read all of that. So don't think that you're typing all those out on my videos and they're going unread. I read every comment on every video. I probably shouldn't, but I do. And you put some great stuff in there. You put some really great stuff in there. So, let's get it opened up. Guys, $300 on the line. Call in tonight. Predict the correct score for tomorrow's game. I got pen and paper, bro. I'm ready. From the freaking hotel. I'm ready. Call the number on the left-hand side of your screen, 865-229-4131. Predict the correct score for the game. We're going to keep it short, sweet, and to the point tonight. We can small talk a little bit, though. And you'll be entered to win $300. Just do not forget, I'm going to do this one or two more times since we have more people in here. Meet me and the Canes fam at Caneswear tomorrow on Friday from 5 to 8 p.m. If you have even just 5 minutes, stop by, get some free wristbands, take a picture with cardboard cutout Mario, win some free t-shirts, Caneswear gift cards, and I'll see you at the tailgate on Saturday in the green lot. We'll post the aisle once we get parked and get everything set up. All right? Let's make it freaking happen. Let's do it. What's up, Skidos? Good to see you, man. Kyle Wright is by far the worst QB to play at Miami in recent years. Yeah, TBD is not the worst quarterback to ever play at Miami or anything like that. I think what happens is people get caught up in instant reactions. And I'm guilty of doing it. And a lot of people on this channel are also guilty of overreacting to my instant reactions, if that makes sense. So like people will come on my channel and they'll be like, Coop, you were freaking out. You predicted a loss to North Carolina, but then you were freaking out on that Saturday night. Losing always sucks. And it's immediately after the game. Walking and venting is less than 24 hours after the game typically. I'm still gonna be heated. You got to give me like a good 72 hours for me to get calm, cool, and collected, get my thoughts together, and then actually make like an honest, not overreaction comment, if that makes sense, right? And a lot of people watch those instant reactions and they overreact to the instant reactions, but it's just part of it. It's just part of it. Jaron Williams is the worst. I mean, if you're actually gonna party like before games, bro, What's up, Forever Kane? So phone line is open up. Let's take some calls tonight, y'all. Let's talk about it. Let's get it open up. Let's get it popping. I'm going to try to stay live till about 10:30. We're going to make them quick, all right? We definitely got to make them quick tonight. But I trust y'all. We can make it happen. Yo. What's up, Stealth Striker?
How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. Big chillin'. Here in South Florida, I will say, you know what kind of sucks?
What?
I'm sitting here, kind of hungry, and all I have is Cheez-Its and candy.
I mean, cheeses don't sound bad.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I wonder if I ate like half a box, if it would be enough to fill me up.
I've done that before.
So, still Striker, I appreciate you calling in tonight. Still hanging out on the stream, even though it's kind of scuffed and janky. Order food. I'm in my I wonder if I could get like Uber Eats or DoorDash or something. I've never done it before, living in Tennessee, so I've never tried it. Okay, we'll see. So Stealth Striker, be honest with me, bro. How do you feel about tomorrow? Like, are you confident? Are you done with the team? Is the season over? 2 ACC losses already. Like, are you scared of Clemson?
I'm not as scared of Clemson as I have been in the past years. I'm also not done with the team yet. I have hopes that they make a bowl game and can win a bowl game, actually.
Okay.
But if they do lose and they get blown out bad, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be tough, right? If you start out winning 4 in a row, and then if Miami loses 3 in a row, then you have a Virginia team. But then you get back into we start playing teams like Louisville, NC State's up and down. I get it. Florida State. It gets worrisome. I get it.
Yeah.
And this would be the best shot Miami's probably had at taking down Clemson in a while. A pretty long while, actually.
Yeah.
So it would be huge because so many fans have just lost hope, which, again, I get it. It's understandable. It'd be a huge game for Mario. First ACC win at home. Get
yourself something to eat, fam. DoorDash, pizza,
taking down Dabo. It'd be great. This would be huge for Canes fans.
Yeah, it would.
So you're not giving up on the team. I respect that. It's not easy to be a Canes fan out here. We all know that. So still Striker, I'm going to kick it over to the score prediction cam. It's really not that much different of an angle now because I'm in a corner. We're kind of tight. Limited space here. I have a feeling I know. I'm just going to let you do your thing. Give me those numbers.
I'm thinking 34-21 Clemson.
Yep, I had a feeling. Stealth Striker, and I don't blame you. I do not blame you one bit. I'm going to lock it in. We're going to make it officially official. Because if I wouldn't have brought the score prediction cam, none of these would have counted. And that can't happen. So we had to work that out. So Stealth Striker, 34-21, Clemson Tigers victory. I got you locked in for the $300 score prediction contest. And I know we're both hoping that's not the right score.
I hope it's not, but it's the most likely outcome.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would take a Miami win over that being the right score and winning $300, right?
I definitely would.
Okay.
But also, the $300 does sound good.
I get it. That's funny. All right, man. Stealth Striker, I appreciate you calling in tonight, man. You have a good night.
You too, man.
All right, I'll see you later.
See ya.
Hey, yo, he said, look, like, Miami win will be good, but, like, $300 is nice, too, Like, hey, $300, I got to give a shout out to my man, Inked Kane. Get yourself something to eat, fam. DoorDash, pizza, etc. Inked Kane, thank you for the love. I know I can't fire off any kind of voice echo or anything. Inked Kane taking over the top spot on the board. Here's what I'm probably going to do. I'm going to combine Inked Kane, Luke, J-Dub, Norman, Christopher Leonard, and the Canes fan memberships, and probably actually order food. I have never DoorDashed, Grubhub, Uber Eats food. I've never done any of that. It's not possible where I live in Tennessee. It's not an option. So, like I said, I don't know how to do it. Like, I know this is a Miami football stream, but y'all, I'm not trolling you. I'm not messing with you. What do? I download the app and I just put my location and then I pick a restaurant like through the app, or do I go to the restaurant and then tell them I want DoorDash? Coop legit does not know how it works. I literally do not know how it works. So help me out. You're going to drop $40 on crappy food. Crappy food, I will say, is better than no food. I think that's fair, as long as it doesn't make you sick. I'll take the crappy food. I will. I'm hungry. I'm big time hungry right now. We're going to push for now. We're going to keep the stream rocking. We got to give away this $300 to somebody, bro. And you said I know you said you work from home a lot. Are you going to be at the game, or can we link up via LKV? Coop, do I need to send you step instructions with pics? Yes, Coop is a visual learner. I need step-by-step. Step 1, open the Play Store. Step 2, type in DoorDash. Step 3, break it down like you're explaining it to a kindergartner. Correct. There's Taco Bell's. Taco Bell would be good. Taco Bell would be good. Download the app, put the location, and the order. Okay, so I order through that app. Order through the app. Okay. Thank you, guys. I don't know. Coop, mate, bro. Coop lives nestled in between 2 mountains and a bunch of cow pastures. Coop can't do any of that. Do we just put our prediction here in the chat? So, Brantic, you do need to call in to make it official. To make it officially, just call in. To make it official, call in 865-229-4131. Bro, this is so fun hanging out with y'all. The fact that I can go live from a hotel in South Florida, because the internet here is banging. The internet here is sweet. Is amazing. I literally drove 14 hours and traveled down here, and we are still live on a Thursday night taking call-ins, doing a live stream. Insane. Go to Tootsie's, won't come back till game time. You gonna try to get me in trouble? You trying to get me in trouble? Yeah, welcome to civilization, right? I drove 14 hours so I could do a live stream from here. Yep. The app gives 50% off delivery for first order. Okay, let's all get Taco Bell. I'm down. Did that for your apartment location. Let me get the phone line open back up. I got to give a shout out to my man Kyler Eldridge before we get this thing going. $10. Steve's Pizza on Biscayne Boulevard. Get it by the slice. Whole pizza isn't as good. Oh, 2 a.m.? Yo, 2 a.m.? Okay, that's sick. See, I keep thinking in my town, everything closes at 9.
Steve's Pizza on Biscayne Boulevard.
Okay.
Get it by the slice. Whole pizza isn't as good. Person shrugging. Light skin tone male sign raising hands. Medium light skin tone open till 2 a.m.
So by the slice is better. Open to pizza sounds good too. I'll do Taco Bell or pizza. That's cool. I'll take either one. Kyler, that'll go towards the pizza or Taco Bell fund. Thank you for that. There's a miles limitation. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out the details. Let me get the phone line open back up. Appreciate you, Kyler and Inked Kane. Thank you, guys. Let's get the phone line open back up. Get y'all back in here. You in the crib. This ain't Tennessee. Oh, we in the crib. Yo. We got Nick Snyder on the line. What's up, man?
Hey, welcome to my home state, humble abode.
Oh, well then, let me ask you something.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever door dashed or ordered food and had it delivered to your house before, Nick?
Yeah, actually on that business trip, what you need to do is sometimes your hotel has a deal with a delivery service, and they'll hook you up with like 0 delivery fee. And what they usually do, in my experience, is come deliver it to the front desk. So you just order it up, they bring it, you just pick it up right there, and they'll be like, okay.
Well, I'm mad because last night I was hungry too. And it was like, what time was it? It was like 11 p.m. And I was like, dang it. I guess I'm just going to have to go to bed and eat some snacks. And I'm forgetting where I'm at. I could have got some food. Okay, well, we'll make it happen
Miami doesn't
tonight.
really sleep. It's not as poppin' as like a New York City, but yeah, you can get food whenever.
All right, so Nick, outside perspective here. If you guys don't know, Nick is a Florida State fan, loud and proud. From an outside point of view, how worried should Miami be on Saturday, you think?
Well, the crazy thing about both teams, they're kind of inconsistent, but the one thing that travels always is the defense. And that defense for Clemson has never fallen off. That is a ferocious, nasty, elite, championship level defense.
It's legit, honestly. It is.
They are, yeah. I mean, it's just nuts. So that's what's keeping them in every game. Their offense is incredibly inconsistent, but that's something you can kind of expect with Cade. I mean, I don't think he's still started more than 10 games. I think he's like 8 or 9 or something like that. So that's part of their offensive woes, and they don't have elite wideouts. So I think Miami's defense can do some work. So it's kind of, if Clemson gives the game away again, like a Duke, they have to beat themselves. I don't think Miami has a great chance, especially with Miami playing as inconsistently as they are. If they play a perfect game, hypothetically, yes.
Right, yeah. I wanted to ask T. Davis. T. Davis, you're still here, right? We have one Clemson fan in here that I'm aware of. Who is, or not who is, does Clemson have really like a true deep threat on your offense? Like who's that guy? Like who's the Tez Walker? Who's, well, I was gonna say for Miami, Colby Young, but we got to see consistency out of some of these guys, or maybe Jacoby George.
You saying Williams?
Williams, but he's still young. Okay, because when I was researching the teams, looking at stats and numbers and stuff for the preview, nobody really stood out in your wide receiver room as far as, again, being like a consistent deep ball threat. So I wanted to check because, I watch a couple Clemson games, but that's why I like to do the inside insight videos, because an actual fan who religiously follows the team is going to be able to fire stuff off, a lot quicker and better than I can. Just at the end of the day, that's just how it works. So,
and from an outside perspective, I think Clemson would be perfectly fine if they just ran Shipley. Like, that dude is a beast, and they barely use him. It is crazy. If I were a Clemson fan, I'd be dying. Like, just run the entire offense through this one amazing guy.
But like, how long has he been there? I feel like I've been talking about Shipley for years. Like,
no, he's like 30 and he has 5 PhDs. It doesn't matter. Run Shipley the ball. Like, he's
really, can we get him out of there? Like, it's bad time to graduate, I think. Okay, and move on, do something else, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I think you're right, Nick. I mean, it's gonna be tough. There's no denying that.
Clemson has the best athletes in the ACC, like that, hands down. It's just right now they're in some weird coaching funk. I don't think, right? Or I want to say right. That's argument.
It's hard to put a finger on it, honestly.
Yeah, that offensive coordinator hasn't caught fire like we thought he was.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll probably be really scary next year because Cade's going to be a year older, and then they have another year in the system, but that doesn't help this year. So it's going to be crazy.
With that being said, Nick, I'm trying to actually be not lightning round Coop, but quicker Coop, so I can give people an opportunity to get in here. It's just so funny because I'm used to turning right when I go to the score prediction cam, and now it's to the left. I'm also used to standing, so I'm going to be real with you. I don't know how to act. I'm out of my element not being in the studio, Like, I'm not uncomfortable. But like, I need room to work, man. Like, I got a wall on this side. I'm cramped over here. Like, I need to run around or something. So this feels weird. But we're making it happen. I got you up on the official score prediction cam.
Yeah, I see those skeletons trying to do their work.
The sexy, twerky skeletons here. Nick, I think I know where this is going, but you know we need specific numbers here.
Yeah, so I'm not going to repeat what I did last week. That was close, though. I think it's 28-20 Clemson. But that's because Clemson can't kick a field goal to save their life.
Their kicker's pretty bad, right?
Yeah, chat, keep in mind, they cannot score field goals. They don't have a kicker. They got some guy who was off to New York, off the street to play in that FSU game. They can't. Field goals are not happening.
Bro, they don't have an Andy Borregales.
No.
Does Clemson's kicker have a mustache? Probably not, So
he's got a business degree, but I don't know what else.
That does nothing for your kick game. I'm gonna lock you in, Nick. 28-20, Clemson Tigers victory. I guess here's one of my questions for Canes fans, and I'm interested, Nick, because you said 28-20 for Clemson. Mm-hmm. Even though a lot of people are saying, okay, Clemson is not as good as they have been in the past. They're 4-2. I realize you can really get down to the nitty-gritty and break down level of competition, all this. I'm just talking, let's just look at wins and losses column. But it's still Clemson. They've been stacking up talent, higher, again, arguably better talent than Miami for many more years. If Miami only loses by like 7-10, Canes fans are still going to be pissed because a loss is a loss, and that's 3 losses in a row. But I do have to ask the question, would Miami fans feel like that's progress? Or would you say, no, Clemson is a little down right now. They're not as good. Miami should have found a way to win. Like, I'm just, honest question. I'm just putting it out there. You let me know.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, a close loss to Clemson hurts just as bad as getting blown out. Okay. Because it's one of those, like, you had them. You had them when they're down, and you let them get away, and it's just sucks all over again. But that's the thing. They have so much talent. They're like a ticking time bomb. They could blow you out. Or they could give away the game. We don't know.
I know. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't put money on this game. I'm not confident betting Miami or Clemson. There's just no way. So I'm looking forward to the responses. Did I make it official for Nick? We're going to double do it just in case.
Yeah.
Boy, that'd be unfortunate. You get it right, and I forget to do the cha-ching, and then you don't get the money. Wow. Whew. Nick wouldn't be very happy with me. We'd have to figure something out, I think. So Nick, I can't thank you enough for being here in a scuffed stream. I didn't know if anybody was going to show up since it's a Thursday night. I feel like it's scuffed, but maybe not. Maybe I'll go back and check it, and it looks fine. It might be.
But, dude, it looks perfectly fine. You're just in a different setting.
Okay, cool. Well, good to know. Maybe I'll just come stay down here like everybody's advice from September to December, and I'll just live down in South Florida for football season.
That's a lot of bean money, Coop.
Yeah.
You got to be eating a lot of beans to afford that.
Let's get it going. Let's get it started. Nick, I appreciate you for calling in, and I got you locked in, bro.
Yeah. Take care, bud.
All right. Have a good night, man. All right. So from a Florida State fan point of view, 28-20 Clemson. Kind of a respectable score still there. So let's see what you guys thought. I think this game's going to be a close dog fight. Hey, Rob, you're stopping by Canesburg tomorrow, right? I hope so, man. Let's make it happen. Richard says Miami 21, Clemson 17. Miami wins at home for the first time since 2021. Yeah, it's been tough sledding for Mario Cristobal at Hard Rock in the ACC, right? No, Canes fans should be pissed if they only lose by a little. Clemson doesn't have many down years. If you can't do it when we are down, then hey. Oh, boy, T. Davis. Oh, boy. I'm excited. Miami can't win when I can't lose when I'm going to stop right there because I already said it backwards. Let's not put any bad juju out there. I got to find a way to win. I messed that up so bad. You wish you had Borregales. Borregales is good. He's good. You missed the side angle prediction, Cam. Me too. It'll be back next week. Though. Coop, does a win change your season prediction? What about a big loss versus a close loss? Do either of those affect your prediction in either direction. I'll be honest, Briley, I would say no. Looking at the remainder of the schedule for the Canes, let me pull it up here right quick. Virginia, okay, Miami's already sitting at 2 losses, right? So if Miami were to beat Clemson, I would not be all of a sudden, I'm just putting it out there, Miami is back. Miami is great all of a sudden again. None of that. I think, when I said Miami is an average team, I think people took that a little as me being a little too harsh in my walking and venting. But what I really meant is Miami is kind of average, in my opinion, overall this season. Just 6 games in, I feel like. But that's about where I would expect the team to be this season. Just again, hoping to be pleasantly surprised, but I expect the team to be around 7 to 8-ish wins. So even with the win against Clemson, I don't know what to expect with NC State. How's MJ Morris been doing? Any updates? I haven't been keeping up with NC State as closely as I should have. I know that they had benched Brennan Armstrong, and they had played MJ Morris. I don't know how they've performed since then. Obviously, Florida State, bro. Florida State's been consistent. It's tough to argue that. You can talk about Boston College. I don't want to hear it. Florida State's going to be extremely tough to beat. Louisville is good. They were kind of due a loss. They lost that game to Pitt. Still could be very tough. Boston College is scary because it's the day after freaking Thanksgiving, and it's an away game for us. Even with the Clemson win, I'm going to be real with you, I would still be at my 7-5 probably. I think so. I believe so. But I'm starting to think, though, that the ACC championship game is going to be North Carolina and Florida State. My prediction in the offseason was Clemson and Florida State is what I had predicted, with Florida State winning it. That's what my initial prediction was. But now we're 6 games in. We have a little bit better feel for, all these teams. So a lot of us have kind of adjusted and made changes, but I don't think I would get away from that. Forgot to mention this game is pretty big for recruiting. Absolutely. Sure is. Yep. Didn't realize no Riley Leonard. Yeah, with the Riley Leonard injury, bro, Florida State's going to be coasting now. I'm just being real. I'm being real, man. Coop, I say we win versus Virginia, NC State, and BC. We lose to Clemson, Florida State, and Louisville, which would put Miami at 7-5. At 7-5, man, which is about where, again, it was. When I say that, please don't ever think that Coop has a big head, and I'm trying to say, I told you guys 7-5. It just, bro, it's very easy to be wrong with that stuff, and it's before any games are played, I'm just saying that that's about where I expected them to be year 2 with new OC and new DC. That's all I'm saying. That's where I expected the team to be. Am I happy with 7-5? Of course not. I want Miami to be undefeated, but based on the schedule, based on what we had saw out of the team with the returning players, still hard to factor in new OC and new DC and other, new faces on the squad and with the coaching staff. I still expected about 7, 8 wins. 7-5, 8-4 after a 5-7. Yeah, absolutely. Let's get the phone line open back up. Once again, appreciate everybody being here. We're gonna run it a little bit longer here. Yo! Look who we got.
What up, Coop?
Hey, I think it was probably pretty easy to get through tonight, right?
Let me see how many redials I'm at.
Uh-oh.
Only 37.
You know what? I'm going to press the clap button. I think that's improvement.
Well, I will say I've kind of learned a trick, and literally as soon as you hang up the phone, I just keep hitting redial until you pick up.
Fair. See, you have to play the stream delay game because there's always that delay.
Yeah. And as soon as I got a second ring, I'm like, oh, I'm through. Because it'll ring once, and then it's like, oh, the Google subscribe. I'm like, all right, keep going. Yep. So I have your Google number saved, so like in my phone. So I'm just like hitting it constantly.
All right, y'all. So there's one of the tricks.
But I'm also a hoodie girl, and I have good juju when it comes to calling in your stream.
That's fair. And we do have we can't tell you guys, but we do have plans tomorrow morning.
I know I don't wake up early for a lot of things, but
I don't wake up early, period. So I'm gonna set like 6 alarms, and I'm gonna leave extra early, extra early.
I'll text you and make sure you're awake when I wake up.
That's probably a good idea because we don't want to miss what we have going on tomorrow.
Yeah, and when you were telling people about like directions and things like that and how to use DoorDash, for people in the chat, I literally had to text Coop a picture of my apartment building and pictures of instructions of where to drive into and where to park, just to make sure that he knew where he was going. Because he's meeting me at my place tomorrow, and then I'm driving to where we're going. But I gave him a full picture, step-by-step instruction.
And to be fair, we still don't know if I'm going to find it yet. That is to be determined.
Well, hopefully. I live right off the highway, so you shouldn't get
That's
too
terrifying.
Lost as long as your GPS takes you to like the right highway, you can see my building from the highway. So
I'm not gonna lie, I'm more nervous about finding your place than I am doing what we're going to be doing tomorrow with the people that are going to be there. Again,
off stream, I'll give you some landmarks. I don't need to tell all of the universe where I live, but off stream, we'll have a chat after, and I'll let you know. So
cool.
I'm actually impressed with some of the people's comments in the chat tonight about score predictions. There's a little bit of like, oh, Miami's gonna win, and a little bit of, oh, Miami's gonna lose, but it's gonna be close. I'd like to see that people are still like, all right, we're still with Miami, or they're not completely down.
Right. That's true.
Because I've lost a little bit of hope. For those who don't know, I went to the UNC game last weekend. I had a 4.5-hour flight delay to get there. I sat through the entire game, and at halftime, I was like, all right, we've made some mistakes, but, we're in the lead. We got this. And then the third quarter happened. And then I just sat there very, very sad. But then I got Bojangles the next day, so at least there's that.
That could make you feel a little better. That eases the pain slightly, at least temporarily.
Yeah, and my flight wasn't delayed leaving, so there's that.
Fair. Now, what's interesting here, I've not been able to read like comments and stuff as much as I typically do this week. So I don't know if you've talked at all about, like how you feel about this game. I don't actually know how you feel about this game. So I'm going to be hearing this for the first time. So how do you feel about it? You can be honest.
Oh yeah, no. We never seem to agree on our predictions lately, but no. So my preseason prediction was 7-5, and so when we started off 4-0 and we looked good against A&M, I'm like, all right, maybe we could be an 8-4 or 9-3 team. I'm like, all right, drinking a little bit of the Kool-Aid, and then we lost to Georgia Tech, and I was like, all right, so maybe my 7-5 prediction, maybe 8-4. It's okay. And then the way we looked against UNC in the second half, I'm like, all right. Maybe we're going to be 6-6 or 7-5. To me, it's just which Canes team is going to show up.
Is it crazy to say? Dang it! It is. It is crazy to say this. But is it out of the realm of possibility? What I'm getting at here is, do you guys think it's absolutely impossible? I'm talking 0% chance that Miami could come out and win by like 14 or something on Saturday? I'm not saying you're predicting that, but do you think it's impossible?
If our offense looks the way it did against, say, like A&M, if TVD's hitting throws like that, then maybe we can put up a lot of points. I honestly just don't know what team's going to show up. And it really, to me, is on the offense, because the reason why we sucked so bad in the second half of the UNC game is that our defense was on the field the entire time.
See, it's just, what's tough for me is, I've been so busy this week, and that's why I kept telling everyone, like, hey, there's probably going to be less content. I'm not, how do I say this? I'm not as informed right now as I would typically be on Clemson, because I've just been so busy, right? Like leading up to this and then actually getting here. Here's what I want to know from those of you that watched it, and maybe you watched it, Melissa. What happened in that Wake Forest game, that 17-12? The reason why I ask is this. if all they could muster was 17 against Wake Forest, I understand that Clemson's defense is good. It's just tough for me to, like, I guess what I'm getting at is the ball can roll Miami's way a little bit here. And they can come out swinging and actually score against this defense a little bit. It's tough to believe, even with the struggles and inconsistencies on defense, that we can't hold them to a low score.
So I'm looking
Wake Forest held them to 17.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the stats. So time of possession was almost equal. It's 31-28 Clemson. Clemson only had 200 rushing yards. Their running backs are their key to their offense, from what I've seen.
What were Klubnik's stats? Can you see that?
Player stats. Let's see. Clemson. 18 of 28, 131 yards, no touchdowns or interceptions.
What? Okay.
Yep. They had 2 receivers that had 5 receptions. The most receiving yards a receiver had was 50.
See,
so we kept their passing game. We kept their passing game pretty good. Shipley's gonna get his. He went 19 carries for 97 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, the guy can run, definitely. And that's scary because we gave up like 250 to UNC.
Yeah. But again, I think a lot of that was because our offense struggled and our defense was on the field a lot. If our offense can be decent to good, I think we have a chance, because then it gives our defense time to rest. But that third quarter, we kept going 3 and out. The defense was on the field the whole time. They had long drives, and it screwed us over. We had that costly. We had that fumble in the first half where right by the goal line. That bad snap in the third quarter, which seemed to kind of take off all the downhill stuff. I mean, freaking Drake May fumbled the ball in his own end zone. And somehow somebody was able to pick it up and get it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's what I keep saying.
Horrible luck.
That's what I keep saying about Miami is everyone's like, well, yeah, it's always about, capitalizing on those opportunities when things happen, or, every team fumbles, every team throws picks here and there. I don't know if it's because I follow Miami, but it seems like it's always at the worst freaking time possible. And it's just frustrating.
Especially that the bad snap. We were driving down the field.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what kind of turned the momentum of that game.
And there were multiple guys that could have fell on it, and then when Lee's foot kind of kicked out and pushed the ball over, that was rough. It's hard for me because, again, if this Miami team comes out fired up, like I said, Miami's not being consistent, but neither has Clemson. Hasn't been either.
Yeah.
I think we'll find out very early on if Miami can't score on their defense. We're definitely going to be in trouble. But again, like we just said, as long as Miami's defense isn't on the field too long, Clemson can't put up a ton of points either. Like, I don't know. I know I've got a Miami win, but this game's just so weird for me.
I think honestly, it's really like, I think it's either going to be a close game that we can win, or we're just going to get blown out by Clemson. I think those are the 2 options that are going to happen. Honestly.
Fair.
Like, I think we're either going to play well, or we're just going to have like that domino effect of something bad's going to happen, and then it's just going to keep happening, and then we can't recover. Like in the A&M game, we had the muff punt, we had the block punt, and we rebounded and we came back. That's not the same team we saw play UNC.
Yeah.
How is this team bounce back from adversity? Because we didn't do it last week after the stupid loss to Georgia Tech. We couldn't come back in that second half and bounce back from one bad play. Does Mario get this team back on track? A win versus Clemson does a lot to help the morale of this team. I know Clemson's on a down year, but a win versus Clemson is a big deal, regardless of what they've been doing this year. That is a big confidence booster going into the second half of the season.
I'm going to be honest. If Clemson coming into this game had lost every game, beating them would still be a big deal. I'm just being real. It's been too long.
It has been too long. Like, honestly, I mean, I'll probably get dragged by FSU fans for this, but like besides FSU, obviously we want to beat FSU every year. Like that's like we could go 1-11 if that win is against FSU. At least we have that. It's just the rivalry thing, and I'm sure like on FSU's down years too. Like when they came back on that 4th and 17, they had a horrible season, the 4th and 14, whatever, but they beat us.
Yeah,
that's something to hold on to. You know what I mean?
It is. Yeah.
So, like besides that, even though Clemson's not having a great year this year, beating Clemson would be amazing.
Yep. Nick said anytime you can beat a logo, it counts, down or not. I agree. 100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now that I've contributed to the Blizzard round.
Well, I always contribute as well. I tend to
get my Pokemon cards out of the closet.
Yes. Okay. I'm excited. I'm very excited for that.
Right. If you get here earlier enough, you can go through them before we leave for what we're doing.
So just so you guys know, I'm meeting with Melissa tomorrow, and we're doing this top secret thing. No, I'm not. We're not kidding. We can't talk about it right now.
Not right now.
But she doesn't know. Part of the deal was she had to let me look through those Pokemon cards, or I was going to turn around and leave. She doesn't know that.
Well, maybe I can join the walking and vending with Coop.
True.
On Sunday.
What we need is
or a couch confessions.
The post game react video happens at Hard Rock. That's how I did it last year. So
Chris could be in it too. People don't know this, but Chris, because my friends bailed, Chris and his wife will be joining me and Coop at the game.
Yeah, we're gonna be sitting together.
Yeah.
Myself, Hoodie Girl, Chris Gaffney, and Chris's wife are gonna be sitting together at Hard Rock. Yes.
Yep.
It's gonna be crazy. Bets on if Chris gets up and leaves if Miami's losing by 30 at halftime.
You know what I really need to happen? I need Miami to play Ohio State at some point, and the 3 of us have to go to that game together.
Yeah, we'd have to make that happen.
No matter where it is, whether it's a bowl game at Ohio State, anything, because he hates Ohio State so much that I just want to see like the live react if like we were losing to them or winning to them, whatever it is. It would just be a lot of fun. Yeah,
I would just have my phone glued to his face. I just press record and
I would just like bring my GoPro and extra battery so we can have it filming the entire time.
Yep.
So, all right, prediction time.
So
what was your prediction again?
Mine is 24-20 Miami.
Okay.
And I am very, very curious what your prediction is.
So, like I said, pre-bye week, 4-0, I was like, all right, we might be better than this. Post these last 2 losses, I've kind of been brought back down to earth.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
I just want to say I need people to know that it's okay to be like that. Like I keep seeing people who come back and they're like, I have to apologize. I was dead wrong. I bought the hype. I get why you would. 4-0, there was a lot of hype. Like there's nothing wrong with wanting to believe that the team is doing really well. I just wanted to add that real quick. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it was a fun first 5 weeks of the season. So post the last 2 weeks, I'm kind of gotten brought back down to earth, and I'm gonna go with what my original predictions were for the season.
Okay.
So that being said, I'm gonna say the final score is 31-21 Clemson.
Ooh. Lose them by 10 2 weeks in a row.
And this isn't me losing hope in the Canes. It's just me more so being realistic and saying we're not quite there yet. We have some pieces, but it's year 2 of the Mario era. Sorry, I almost said error because Georgia Tech's flashing back in my head. So I'm kind of bringing my expectations down a little bit.
That's fair.
A Miami win would be great, and we would be hype on your post-game reaction vid.
Oh, yeah.
But also, if we lose, $300 would help soothe the pain.
Fair. So I'm going to lock it in. We're going to make it officially official here. 31-21. Yeah, she brings up a good point, guys. If Miami wins, you better be refreshing YouTube. That's all I have to say. Because they're going to have to kick us out of Hard Rock Stadium in that post-game react video. I'm going to hit the record button, and it's going to be raw, unedited. Just pure celebration, everybody having fun, going off. It'll be crazy. Oh, So 31-21, Clemson Tigers.
It hurts my soul. This is actually the first time I've ever picked us to lose on your live stream.
I mean, gotta keep it real. Gotta keep it real.
Also,
so
we're a week late, but happy anniversary. Last year was the first time I ever called into your show was the UNC game.
There you go. So, okay, we'll count it.
So it's been happy anniversary. It's been a year and a week of Hoodie Girl on Coop's show.
And look how what would be the right word here? How things have changed or how things have evolved.
I know I have a podcast now.
You never know.
I'm pseudo famous according to Coop. Crazy stuff. But anyway, everyone hates me because I've literally taken up like 16 minutes of your time.
You're good. I got you locked in, and definitely send me that text in the morning and make sure that I'm awake. I'll see you bright and early in the AM.
See you tomorrow, Coop. Let's go.
Yep.
All right.
Gonna have some fun. I'll see you then.
Bye.
All right, see you. Yeah, so Hoodie Girl and I have some top secret plans tomorrow. Those of you that know what happened last season when I was down can probably piece it together. But I'm literally not allowed to talk about it. And I don't say that to be like all cool and be like, Coop's doing top secret undercover. Like it's not that. I literally can't talk about it right now, but I can talk about it after tomorrow. It's gonna be really freaking cool though. What's up, Doodoo? We got Doodoo in the building. What was it you were asking, Doodoo? What we got going down? So we're gonna do the Caneswear meetup tomorrow from 5 to 8, and then the tailgating on Saturday. Are we gonna link up? I hope so. What really does scare me though, when we're talking about coming off of the bye weeks, I need to look up what Dabo's record is again. I had that in my notes. I am pretty sure Dabo's record coming off of bye weeks is some astronomical number. It's like 138-6 or 143-6. It's gonna make you sick. Let me see if I can find it. It's unfreaking believable, man. Like he has his team ready to play after bye weeks, and the reason why it's tough for us is because we're used to the bye week curse, right? Like we want to get rid of bye weeks. We don't want them anymore. Dang, I can't find it, y'all. I mentioned it, I think, in my preview video. I don't remember what it is, but it's scary good. Dabo Swinney very rarely loses coming off of bye weeks with his team. Coop, you got to go over to the band so Tropikid can present you with something. Yes! Just let me know, or Tropical, when should I approach Chloe? Because obviously, like when they're playing, I can't be like, hey, yo, Chloe, Tropikid. Like when do I, she'll be looking for me, right? I mean, you can't miss the guy wearing the hat that's obviously way too big for his head, right? So surely she'll be able to see me. We got to be able to link up, though, Doodoo. Let's do it. 24/7 K's in the building. Welcome to Miami. I'm here. That's how delusional the fan base is. Her first time picking an L. No. Her first time picking an L on one of my call-in shows, which is very hard to get into, apparently. So that could be under 5 times. Just being honest. If we fix the turnovers, we can play with anyone on our schedule, even with the issues we've all pointed out at certain positions and coaches. It is possible. It is possible. There are some things that are very alarming on this team. I know, Coop, I'm not slow. I am, though. I am, though, Jonathan. People are, when they're born, they have these certain things in them, like an internal GPS, the ability to detect sarcasm, things like that. I was born without them, apparently. And even in my 34 years on planet Earth, I have still not found a way to develop them. So, my bad. We got Ayo in the building. We're going to be there at 9 a.m. All I know, Miami can drive. Y'all already gave me road rage. Good to see you, Ayo. Good to have you in the building. But Bombi, are you down? Are you coming to Canesware or the game? If TVD doesn't look right in the first half, then give me Emery. I hope he's not dealing with an injury or anything like we're talking about. I hope not. Bryce, what's up? Looking forward to meeting Bryce tomorrow. That's going to be a good time. What's the fit on Saturday, Bryce? Phone line's open back up, by the way. What's the game day fit? I'm rocking the orange and the green shoe. I'm doing the 2 different colored shoes on Saturday. Yo, we got Daytime Cheese in the building. What's up, man?
What's up, Coop?
Hey, you've been pretty freaking consistent. This is like 2 or 3 weeks in a row.
I have over 200 calls.
I mean, that's dedication, and
just today over 200 calls. So
it's kind of like playing the lottery, and then you're calling in to get a chance to play a second lottery to try to win the $300, but you got through the first part. It's like you've got the Powerball ticket, and they're reading out the numbers, and you have half of them right so far, Daytime Cheese. You just have to get the second half right, and then the money will be yours.
Exactly.
So I do want to ask. I'll have to start speeding it up a little bit here because I'm approaching 11, and I'll have to wrap the stream up. I just want to ask though, before you give your prediction, do you think that Miami can win this without giving away any numbers yet?
Absolutely. I think Miami could win this. Okay, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say I think Miami could win any game on their schedule, which they can, because FSU, if Miami has a great game, FSU has a bad game, that's a win for Miami. If North Carolina last week would have had a bad game and we would have had a good game, we could have beat them. Anything's possible. But also, I think Clemson's down year and Alabama, and that kind of, those 2 dynasties are starting to end. So I definitely think right now Miami's very much able to win.
Okay, fair. So with that being said, I wanted to get that out of you before we get the score prediction, just so we can compare here. I'm going to go ahead and kick it over to the not so much of a different place score prediction cam here. And I am very curious. Hit me with them.
So I've called in 3 or 4 times to the show, picked Miami to win every time. Or I've called in 4 times. Yeah, 4 times. I've called in for Temple, and since then, I picked Miami to win every time.
Uh-oh.
I'm going with them again. I can't go against my Canes.
Woo!
I have to go with it. Miami 20, Clemson 17.
Ooh, in a low-scoring game, which I like.
I think there's going to be a defensive battle. It's going to be a tough game for both teams. Both of these defenses are not bad defenses. Clemson is good. Miami, if we can fix the turnovers, we have a high-powered offense. So,
all right, Daytime Cheese, I'm going to lock it in, bro. It's officially official. 22-17. Miami.
Yep, exactly.
All right, bro. I appreciate you calling in. Are you? I know you had commented. I think that you were going to be at Canesware. Is that going to happen tomorrow?
I believe so. I'm going to be there for a little bit because my parents have plans after. Sadly, I can't make it to the game.
That's cool.
Next year I'll be there.
Even if what I've been telling. Go ahead.
Next year, finally in college, maybe even in Miami, I'll be there.
Heck yeah, bro. And I've been telling people that even if the Canesware meet up tomorrow, if all you can do is swing by for 2 minutes, I think it'd still be fun because you can get the free wristbands. You could jump in Caneswear if you need to buy anything. You could take the pick with the cardboard cutout Mario. And again, you get to hang out with people from this community, you know? Everybody will just be kind of hanging out, chit-chatting. It'll be awesome, man.
Completely agree. The thing is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold myself from all Canes or at Caneswear because I literally went to all Canes last weekend.
How much did you spend?
Right next to the university.
How much did you spend?
No, I didn't spend that much. I bought a
really?
helmet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a mini helmet, t-shirt, and a clip.
Well,
Coop, I'm 17. I don't have that much money to spend.
Fair. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, it's tough walking in that store. I'm telling you, it's very tough.
I saw multiple jerseys I wanted to buy. I saw I don't care what anyone says. Those blackout uniforms, I love them. I just love alternate uniforms in general. I saw so many uniforms. I'm like, I want that. I saw a Sean Taylor one. I'm like, I want that. I saw a shirt that was Tyler Van Dyne's. I'm like, I want that. There were so many things that I wanted. I'm just like, I can't buy them.
Can I be honest with you?
I don't have the money to do it.
Can I be honest with you?
Go ahead.
I know Canes fans want to burn any and everything that's Miami Knights 2.0. I'm about to show you the sleeve on this shirt because I think some people don't realize what this is. This is a Miami Knights 2.0 polo.
Well, let me just say, I love the design. I don't care that the wind blowing the palm tree away. Woo-wee. That's something I like when teams do something different. Like if
I'm gonna be honest.
Clemson has like a paw print or something like that that makes it amazing for me.
This might go from the fan favorite polo to the Coop. You have to leave that behind in South Florida before you head back to Tennessee polo. I don't know. We'll find out here in a second. But anyways, Daytime Cheese, I appreciate you, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you at Caneswear tomorrow. It's gonna be a blast, man. It's gonna be a freaking blast.
See you tomorrow, Coop.
All right, appreciate you. I'll see you then.
See you then.
All right, peace. So awesome, man. I can't wait to meet so many of the Canes fan, bro. Let's go. I'm so happy. Now, one thing people do need to keep in mind, there are a lot of people that wanted to show up to Caneswear that are not flying in until late Friday or early Saturday since it's a night game. So there are a lot of people that are going to link up at the tailgate instead of Caneswear because they just can't make it in time because they're coming in from out of town, which is totally understandable. I'll have the wristbands with me at the tailgate also. I will have a cardboard cutout Mario at the tailgate also. So you can still win the prizes. You can still get the free wristbands. Come say what's up. And like I said, at some point, Alex Dono is going to be at the tailgate or at Caneswear from Locked On Canes, Coach Hayes, T2Y, and some other people. I do have an announcement, though. How many people are here right now? I need to announce this to the world. I need to say this. I need to find a way to say this and say it quietly because I'll get excited and start celebrating. Coop is officially the back-to-back 40-yard dash champion over a former Miami Hurricanes wide receiver. Lance Leggett can't make it, y'all. Lance Leggett can't make it. 2 years in a row. And that means I win. Am I right or am I wrong? That means I win. Straight up. Yes or no? I think that is a W. If you can't show up to play, you forfeit. Now, I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't dog him if I didn't think he couldn't take a joke. He had some family things come up, and he's not going to make it to the game at all. But I know Lance can take a joke, and there was a lot of trash talk going into this. With that being said, no show is a forfeit. Last year was a no-show, which is a forfeit. So Coop is 2-0 in the 40-yard dash against a former Miami Hurricanes wide receiver. It's true. It's true. I put my money where my mouth is. I've been training for months and months. The hard work paid off. The hard work paid off. All you guys that were all in and you bet your house on Lance. Boy, that's tough. Told you to bet on me. I told you. I told you to put your money on Coop, and you didn't believe me. Tell him, T. Davis. He got scared. He got scared. He'd never be able... Literally, Lance played in the NFL for a little bit for the Browns. There's no way that he could admit that he lost to Coop.
It's me.
On his turf. Jordan, can you believe that I'm back-to-back 40-yard dash champion?
Nah, dude. I had money on Lance. No disrespect. I love you and all, but I'm afraid Lance would take care of business.
Well, he didn't.
But he didn't show up, so I guess he's not there to do it. So you're the man, dude. I hate to say it, but I tip my hat to you, Coop. You are the 40-yard champion.
Thank you, Jordan. I needed to hear it from someone else on the phone as well. I feel good. I'll be accepting my medal, and I will give a victory speech probably on Sunday. Is most likely what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So
I have to ask the question, Coop. Got to ask you the question. It's Thursday night.
Yep.
You're in South Florida.
Oh, yeah.
And you're in the hotel room / condo / whatever you're in.
I'm still trying to figure it out. Yep.
Dude, you should be on South Beach seeing some just freaky freaks, dude. I mean, I know you're probably there with the wife, but what I'm saying is, well, I hate to look, you do you, but there comes a time where screw the YouTube, go live South Beach, dude.
Jordan, I don't know any other way other than to grind. It's all I know.
No. See, that's where, as much as I love you, Coop, that's where me and you differ. See, me, first thing I'd have done was find the Walmart.
Jordan would have said, screw y'all.
I mean,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I would have found the Walmart to get my supplies. I'd have found the liquor store to get my drink on. And then I would have found the club, the beach, the something to get. I mean, no disrespect to the YouTube folks. I appreciate your commitment, but dude, you're in South Beach, dog.
Jordan, there is a Walmart here that only sells liquor and nothing else. It's like a Walmart liquor store.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
What is that?
Why
only alcohol?
Okay. You found the Walmart liquor store. Why are you still in your hotel room?
Jordan, I'm shy. I'm actually not I'm shy, Jordan.
Look, okay, here's the thing. Okay, Coop, you're from Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You're the home of the moonshine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I'm down here in South Louisiana. We like to party. So, again, I pose the question. You're in South Beach on a Thursday night. Why are you and the wife, I'm assuming the wife's with you. Dude, I'd be out there having a ball, dude.
How can I call in without being sent to voicemail?
Especially if you found a Walmart that sells liquor.
Well, here you go, guys. Jordan, I don't know if you have it up. All right, y'all.
I'm messing with you, bro. I'm messing with you. So,
it is.
The
outro's playing, Jordan. I'm already halfway there.
Oh crap! You done turned off the stream. I done shut the club down.
Oh shoot.
First off, seriously. First, I'm glad you got a safe trip down there. I'm glad, are you with the wife?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. I'm glad y'all made it there safe. Seriously. I'm hoping y'all having fun, y'all enjoying yourself. Of course, you know me. I'm jealous of the fact that you're down there with them South Florida people. But hey, y'all enjoy your fellowship. Hey, look,
bro, you got these people worked up. I love it.
That's what I do. Look, those of you that are down there in the South Florida area, the state of Miami, go down there tomorrow to Canesware. Go down there and meet up.
Tell them, don't be shy.
Have some fun, fellowship, enjoy. Take advantage of the opportunity that you have. I'm 1,000 miles away. Unfortunately, I'm not able to come down there. So take advantage of the opportunity and the blessings that you have. Go say, hello, Coop, shake his hand, have the family take a selfie, go to the Mario, have a selfie made, get a band, step into Canesware. Because I'm sure they're probably like all sports on crack. I mean, they're like, the bomb.
It is. It's crazy. And you know what people always seems to surprise people that they don't really think about?
What's that?
Everybody thinks that I'm like, oh, like, come take a picture with Coop. Like, I'm just a regular dude. I want to take pictures with you guys. I have all the pictures that I took with you guys at the Alabama game, at the Florida State game, when I went to the North Carolina game. I have all those pictures on my phone. Getting to meet you guys and take a picture of us hanging out, that's super important to me. So
right. And I'm gonna tell you what, dude, if you're next year, Miami versus Florida State, if you're down there next year when I'm down there, I'm gonna sneak up behind you and I'm gonna kiss you on the cheek. And it's gonna be live. I promise you, it's gonna be live.
It wouldn't be the first time a man has snuck up on me and gave me a kiss, Jordan. So,
but you know how we roll here in South Louisiana. But nah, dude. So
what?
You know me. I'm gonna have fun with it, dude. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. I'm gonna mix it up. I'm not this everyday boring, give you stats and this and that. I'm gonna have fun with you, buddy. So, oh my gosh, dude!
Don't sugarcoat it, Jordan.
Oh,
I want to know how you actually feel.
When have I sugarcoated it? I'm like on the keto diet. I ain't sugarcoating shit. But anyway, hopefully Saturday night we can get a running game established because that's what's killed us. We ain't been able to run the ball, and I'm gonna be. I talked about this, the last few weeks. But if TVD is hurt, if TVD has those ligament issues in his hand, that he needs to just get those fixed because by the time he gets as old as I am, he ain't gonna be able to grip anything.
Yeah, and there becomes a time when you're hurting the team more than you're helping them by trying to play.
Right. And I'm looking. I mean, if screw the football season, dude. If TVD is hurt and he has bad ligaments, he needs to get that fixed. He needs to increase his quality of life beyond the football because, hey, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? There's life outside of Miami football. And maybe it's just me and my old get off my grass lawn self. But anyway, Chris Gaffney,
everybody's stopping in. Brig, the new Canes fan. Chris is here. Chris just left a stand-up show. He got to see. I'm jealous. He got to see his name, Chris Gabriel Iglesias. He still does shows.
Not Iglesias. I would not pick
Fluffy
Chris G for an Iglesias guy.
I would.
Now me, I'm on South Beach with the clubs, bro. I'm in the clubs, bro. I'm sorry,
Jordan. Anyway, I feel like okay, Jordan. I feel like okay. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I walk into the club, right, and it's just there's strobe lights. There's fog and stuff going around. And I'm scanning, right? I'm scanning. I'm looking.
Right.
I'm kind of eyeballing everybody. I'm people watching. What's everybody doing? And I feel like I see you back there with one of those. I don't know what those like, kind of like little half glass. You know what I'm talking about? Like, and it's got some kind of brown liquid in it. It's almost empty. It's down. It's got about a fourth of it left, and you're just back there holding it up like this.
That's right.
And you're just doing this right here. And I feel like
that's right, and that's right. And I got my wife under my arm, glass in my other arm, and I'm acting like the big PIMP, baby.
I'm pretty good at reading people. And that's what I get.
I may be old and white-headed, but hey, bro, I still know how to club, baby.
Well, I need some lessons. I need someone to teach me. Because like you said, here I am in South Florida streaming to YouTube at 11 p.m.
Well, no, in all due respect, Coop, I appreciate, just like everybody else
it's
does,
fun.
It's fun what you're doing. But I would hope as soon as you end this stream, you and the wife go out there and just let your hair down, dude. You're on South Beach, dog.
I'm streaking down the boardwalk.
You should have stopped by the Walmart, got you a bottle of whatever. Then you fill your cup up. You jump in the whatever you're jumping into. Drive down and just, bruh, be young, free. Enjoy it. Let your hair down, as VLKV says. Life's too short, baby. You got to party it up.
I am going to stay an extra day.
Man.
I decided that I've been working too much since I've been here, so I am going to take an extra day. So I'm not going to be back until like Monday or Tuesday back in Tennessee.
So you're going to hang out Saturday night in the club and work off that hangover Sunday morning.
We are.
I got you, dog.
I do know a guy who's DJing at a casino on Friday who I might have to pay a visit. You guys know Big Bam Entertainment, right? The guy who made the Coach Coop intro?
Yeah.
The Coach Coop show.
Yeah.
He's DJing at a casino on Friday.
Oh,
so
dude.
I'm going to stop by and say what's up to him.
Hey, Brad, just don't just stop and say what's up. Go have fun, Brad.
Jordan, are you telling me to go gamble? Are you telling me to go gamble at the casino?
No. If they give you free drinks, see me, I go to the casinos for the free drinks. And depending on what you want to drink, just tell them you want, say, Crown Royal with a splash of Coke and go from there. But what I'm saying is, regardless of what you do, just go have fun, dude. Just let it all go. Small boy from Tennessee, you're in South Florida. Have fun, dude. Have fun.
I'm trying to work on my tan today, Jordan. It's not quite as look, it almost blends now a little bit better.
Yeah, you looking kind of sexy there, but
look at that.
Screw the tan. Go have fun, bro. You and the wife, y'all go have fun, bro. You're young. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
I don't know if we've talked about football yet at all. I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, you know what I bring to your stream.
Oh, shoot.
I threw that curveball and you whiffing all in the dirt.
I did.
So, football. Football,
yeah.
It's very simple. Very simple. We have to get the running game established. We have to stop turning the ball over. That's basically what we have to do. I think if they can run the ball, stop turning it over, it'll be all right.
It is fair because it's tough because, with Tyler Van Dyke, Nobody's going to respect his legs, so they don't really have to worry about that, right?
Yeah, he's pretty. Yeah,
we've not been successfully running the ball as well as we were early in the season. People aren't respecting that as much. It puts us in a tough position then, because then we kind of become one-dimensional with the passing game. But then you have these issues of, is it scheme with Dawson? Is it Tyler Van Dyke staring down receivers? Is it a combination of all of it? It's kind of just a recipe for disaster all around.
Well, I mean, we'll find out by the third possession Saturday night. We'll find out. But, you know, I think you know me, I think Miami's gonna win. I really do.
Well, okay.
So if you want to put me, put me on the prediction cam. Put me on the prediction cam. You know, vis-a-vis the old spooky cam. There we are.
Brought it all the way down here to South Florida.
There you go. Got the twerky skeletons and everything. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna go all out. I'm going all out. I think it's time for redemption. I think Miami is going to score 31.
Okay.
And I think the Clemson Tigers ain't going to score but, say, 17. 31-17 Miami. I think, and I hope, boy, it's a big hope that, you know, Miami comes out and takes their frustrations out on them.
I know. I wish that it was always as simple as that, right? Like, you just come out pissed off and mad, and it's like, it's a win, man. Like, we're backs against the wall. There's no way we lose this, right?
Yeah. Not Barley. I'm not drunk yet. I'm just having fun, dude. I'm just having fun, man. I'm not drunk.
Jordan, I'm gonna lock it in, make it officially official. I almost thought you were gonna say they held Clemson to 0. There for a second. I was about to hit the floor.
I gotta give Edward a little props, but I just, you know, I'm just trying to keep the faith, man. I just can't. I can never pick Miami to lose.
I mean, that's understandable. I get it.
I'm not a homer. I'm being realistic. I still think that Miami has the talent, okay, to beat that nobody in the ACC can beat them. They have the talent. They just have to find their way, you know, and everybody has to understand this is Mario's second season. This is his, you know, he has a new set of coordinators, and nobody wants to hear the patience word, but, you know, we're light years ahead of where we were last year. And I'll just leave it at that. And, you know, at the end of the day, Coop, as you would say, let's not forget it's just a game. You know, it's just a game. We'll be all right. The sun's still going to come up in the morning.
Now, Jordan, I will say, I agree. But it's not going to look like I agree if Miami gets their booties beat pretty bad on Saturday when I post that video afterwards. I'm not going to lie.
Well, hey, look, you know, if Miami gets beat, you know, I'll be on my post game saying, hey, Clemson, y'all did a fine job. But until then, woulda, coulda, shoulda, you know, me, I'm orange and green, baby. I'm, you know, Miami until whenever.
Fair.
You know,
I respect it.
I'm not trying to be a homer. I'm not drinking Kool-Aid, but that's just how I roll, dog, as the cool kids say.
All right, Jordan, I got you locked in. 31-17, Miami. Gave me a lot to think about tonight. If you guys see me on the news tomorrow morning or in the newspaper, if that's still a thing, blame Jordan. All right?
Oh, my gosh. But in all seriousness, though, you and the wife, y'all go enjoy yourself, dude.
I can see the headline. Man caught streaking naked down boardwalk says he bought some sort of liquor from the Walmart.
Get the top shelf stuff.
He had never had it before, but he said that whole Walmart, nothing but liquor. It's a Walmart liquor store.
All right, dude. Look, you and the wife be safe down there. Enjoy yourself. say hello to everybody. I know you got some crazy stuff, enjoyable stuff planned. Y'all enjoy yourself. Stay safe. We love you, and go Canes, baby.
Hey, appreciate you, Jordan, as always.
All right, bro.
All right, you have a good night, man.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, see you. Oh, shoot. That was funny. That was funny, man. We got some people showing up. I love to see it. Brig, again, Brig, this could be huge. I know you're a Canes fan as of 2 weeks ago, right? 2-3 weeks ago. This win would be huge. This win is massive. Brig, Miami ain't beat this team since 2010. This would be big. This would be big. Chris in the building. Chris, when are you going to be down here? Chris, tomorrow, right? I can't wait, Chris. It's the Caneswear is going to be fun. The tailgate's going to be fun. Like, I'm hyped. I'm excited, man. I'm hyped. I did want to ask you guys. I'm going to be staying an extra day. I wasn't kidding when I was telling Jordan that. I'm going to stay down an extra day so I can kind of just chill a little bit, since I brought this set up and, I'm busy. I'm meeting with a bunch of different people and going to these different events and things. On my extra day here, is it worth it for me to make a special trip to Flanagan's to eat there? Or is it overhyped? I'm asking because I've been down to South Florida multiple times. I see Flanagan's mentioned everywhere, and I've never eaten there. Is it mid? Is it really good? Like, I see this dude's face plastered everywhere, whatever that logo is. And I want to eat something different and pretty good on my last day here, and I've never had Flanagan's. Is it good or no? Don't do it? What? From some people who are down here who have had it and can give me honest feedback. 28-20 Miami. I'll take it, Brig. I saw we got Edward in the building. How you feeling about this game, Edward? Jackson Porter, what's up, man? We'll see. Good deal, dude. I'm looking forward to linking up, bro. Looking forward to it. Flannies. Is it good or bad? Overhyped. Luke says Ben told you that, Coop, so good. Duck says both. Alpaca says don't do it. It's good food. Like, I don't care if it's like bar food or something. I don't know what it is. They say that about Pineapple Willie's. And every time I go down to Panama City, one of my favorite places to eat is Pineapple Willie's. Their shrimp is, nobody can compare to their shrimp. It's so freaking good. Okay, baby back ribs. Flanagan's is good. Flanagan's is good. Okay, Fun Sports Bar if you want to watch some football Sunday, but the food's whatever. So is it more about the environment? Sports Grill is better. Okay, is it worth it then? Okay, let me say this. Instead of saving it for my last meal, is it worth it to at least experience it once? Because I've never had it. It feels like Florida. Try it out. Okay, I kind of want to try it out. I wanted to get some feedback. Not worth it, really? Huh. Okay, so we're split. We're split. Okay. I'll probably try it. I'll be honest, I'll probably try it. Just so I can say that I have. Okay. I'll try it at some point. I think. But I value you guys' feedback because you're my friends and family, so I wanted to ask. Hate to see everyone turn on TVD like this. And we talked about it a little bit at the beginning, Chris. Talking about, how I believe this team can win. And we talked about what we think needs to happen. And we broke it down a little bit. You can see, Chris, I'm at kind of a scuffed setup. We're here in the room. But it's been some interesting conversations tonight. I feel bad because this would be the least amount of calls I've ever taken, but I might wrap it up here in a moment. Just so actually maybe I can kind of do something, get some food, maybe go out and at least walk around or something, because tomorrow will be something that I have to do early in the morning. It's going to take up my morning. Then we'll have the Caneswear meetup. Probably eat or something after, right? Then probably go to the casino and say what's up to Big Bam Entertainment.
This is what it takes.
Saturday tailgating and game.
To wear to you.
I'll have no free time, right?
Thanks for streaming tonight. See you tomorrow.
Stephanie, hitting up the PayPal with the 30. I'm going to put that. That's also going to go to the food fund. I hope that's okay, Stephanie. That's probably going to be more Taco Bell. Yeah. Probably going to be another cheesy gordita crunch with extra cheese, a cheesy roll-up with extra cheese, nachos and cheese, and some cinnamon twists and a Mountain Dew. Probably. Stephanie, thank you for the big 30. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. It means a lot that you guys were willing to stop by. I was not going to stream this week at all, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. And you guys made it worth it. It was fun. I know it's a different stream. I know it's been different. But are you guys cool with me wrapping up here soon? I know people want to call in. But I might actually take your guys' advice and go walk around and experience South Florida for a little bit before I have 2 very busy days. Very busy days. This is what it takes
to wear to you,
Conrad.
Inside of your helmet.
We gave up 197 yards to Omarion Hampton.
Yeah.
Shipley and Mafa are going to gash the hell out of us if we don't fix the turnover problem, convert and redone, and give defense time to rest.
Bingo. That's literally, that's like 3 out of the 5 keys to a victory that I have down, Conrad. Well said. Exactly. I mean, we were giving up less than 100 yards rushing per game, and North Carolina rushed for 250. And that's tough. That's really, really, really rough. We talked about, halftime adjustments. We talk about defense being tired, being on the field for far too long. And yeah, turnovers, red zone, man. Get the tight ends involved. Get the running backs more involved in the passing game. Got to do it, man. Got to do it. Conrad, thank you for the 10. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night, Alex. Have a good night, bro.
This is what it takes to wear to you on the side of your helmet.
Not for taco hell that will kill you, but Silk is spending it at that Walmart. Thanks for the stream. Go enjoy.
Tucci also hitting up the PayPal, trying to convince Coop to go to this Walmart liquor store. It's Walmart, but it's only liquor, apparently. Tucci with the 20, but I can't spend it on Taco Bell. Dang it. Okay. I'll apply that to Flanagan's, maybe. What about that? Is that acceptable? Tucci, thank you for the big 20, my man. Look, I know tonight's been weird. I know it's been short. I know I haven't taken a lot of phone calls. I know it's been different. But again, I'm in a very different place. So that made it tough for me to do my normal streams. But this was still a blast. This was still a freaking blast, man. And I wanted to take a couple of hours at least and hang out with you guys in the live stream. I'll still be posting a final thoughts video tomorrow. Sometime. Probably tomorrow night. I'll post up a late final thoughts video on Friday. And then Saturday, even though I'll be at the game, I'll still do a post-game react video that might feature Melissa and Chris if they want to be in it. Could possibly feature them. I don't know if that's... They're going to have to contain me either way. Miami loses, I'm still going to be pissed just like always because losing sucks. If Miami wins, you're not going to be able to be around me. I'll say that. And then walking and venting on Sunday, maybe from the freaking beach. I don't know. We'll see. So I still got stuff planned. And look, I know that a lot of people were trying to get through, and not as many people got through tonight. But I'm probably going to go spend some time with my wife and try to enjoy the rest of the night here for a bit.
Pokemon cards await.
Yes. I'm ready, Melissa. I'm ready. Thank you for the 2, Melissa. I'm really looking forward to that. That's actually a big part of the trip. I'm not gonna lie. That's a big part of the trip. That's adding extra excitement for me. Irish car bomb at Flanny's. That sounds scary. That sounds very scary. I think someone just fell in the room above me. I hope they're okay. Alrighty then. Wow. Coop player hating tonight. Nah. Chase with the $1.99, 31-24 Clemson. Sorry, Coop. I mean, that's fair score prediction, man. It's close, right? That's close. That's close, man. Thank you for the 2. Crip, I know 80 attempts for nothing. I know, Crip. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Crip, but I got to be up at the butt crack of dawn tomorrow.
To where you
got like a 14, 16 hour day.
31-24 Clemson. Sorry, Co-op.
So I'm probably going to wrap it up. Gonna wrap it up. We'll call it a night. But I may end up going live again at some point. Maybe on Sunday or Monday or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Just stay tuned. Just that Coop doesn't have to sleep. He's going out to party. I appreciate y'all tonight, man. Just a massive amount of love. Stephanie actually ended up owning the board. She came up through here late, here at the end to take it over. It's so weird. I don't know if you guys have ever done this though. When you're when you're out of your element.
To where you on the side of your helmet.
It's very odd.
Okay, prob last one, but I am heading down for the UVA game next week.
Okay.
First time back to Miami in 6 years.
Dang.
If we drop this one, gonna be hard as hell to be as amped for the game.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's understandable, right? Like, at that point, yeah. I mean, that's rough. It'd be very, very tough to get hyped up on that. I agree. Conrad, thank you for another 10, man. But should still be like, yeah, the pregame vibe, right? You know, the hype and stuff before kickoff. Still fun, right? Thank you for the 10, Conrad. I appreciate it. Again, shout outs to everybody. I'm going to shout out each individual person tonight since this was at a different place and a different day from when we typically do it. Eric Birch, re-upping the Canes fan membership. Legendary Scratch Builds, re-upping the Canes fan membership. Christopher Leonard with the 2. Uncle Bill with the level 3 Canes fan membership. Norman with the big 15. Appreciate you, Norman. J-Dub with the 3. Luke with the 5. Inked Kane with the 20. Kyler with the 10. Conrad with the 2. Stephanie UM Life with the big 30, taking over the board. Conrad with another 10. Tucci with the big 20. Can't spend it on Taco Bell. Man of my word. I won't, but it's not going to be easy. Melissa with the 2. Chase Hamilton with the 2. And Conrad with another 10. I appreciate y'all so freaking much. I hope this was at least a little bit of entertainment on a Thursday night. We'll be back to the regular scheduled content back in the studio next week for the Virginia game. So everything will be back to normal. And yeah, but sometimes it's nice to get a change of scenery. Sometimes it's nice to be out of your element. Kind of jump out of your comfort zone a little bit, you know? Because again, this isn't a normal place to stream for me. This isn't my same setup. It's very weird and wonky for me. But sometimes you need that. You know? Sometimes that's what you need. It's nice to see a palm plant in the background. There's literally 3 of them in here. There's one in every room. I like them, though. Yeah. I like them. Well. To wrap this thing up, huh? Well. No parlay picks. I'm going to be honest. I think I'm actually canceling that series. It's not all about views and numbers for Coop, but the series performed so poorly that the amount of time even invested into just recording it was rough, man. It was rough. I don't know if I want to bring it back or not. Very few people watched it.
This is what it takes.
So I kind of had to make a business decision on that one. I think I'm still betting on games.
Take that, Stephanie. JK.
Brig Stephanie is probably one of the nicest people. He's like top 5 nicest people I've ever met in my life. there's no way Brig would even be able to say, take that, Stephanie, and leave it at that for more than 30 seconds. He'd have to say the JK. Thank you, Brig, taking over the board. Brig's just too nice. Honestly, Brig's too nice, I think. And I know a different Brig than what some of you know, possibly. Brig's too nice for his own good, I think. That's just my opinion. Brig, thank you for the big 30. I have one final question. Brig, can I use that towards Taco Bell before I go? Can I use that towards Taco Bell? That's the question. Yes, let's go. Whatever we like. Okay, good deal. I had to double check. There's been some specific requests with the donos tonight. Just don't end up on the Florida news. Okay, I'll try to not become the new Florida man. As you guys said, Tennessee man becomes Florida man. Jackson Porter, can't wait to see you tomorrow at Caneswear, bro. Again, Caneswear, 5 to 8 tomorrow on Friday. Stop by, say what's up. Should be a blast. Tailgate, Greenlawn. Looking forward to it, man. Thank y'all for the love tonight. My final thoughts, sticking with my score prediction, Miami 24, Clemson 20. I think that Miami is capable of getting the dub. I think they walk away with the victory at Hard Rock Stadium on Saturday night, but it ain't going to be easy. And boy, it might not be pretty. And I might be eating those words late Saturday night, early Sunday morning. I might be. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Appreciate the love. You know what to do. Go Canes. Go Canes. I can't find the button for the outro. Hold on. There it is. There it is. I love y'all. If you didn't get in this week, again, back to normal next week. We'll get you in, okay? We'll get you in. Thank you for the love. Thank you for being here. Go Canes, baby. Let's freaking go. Let's get a dub on Saturday. Let's go. Let's do it. Love y'all. Hey, and real quick, it was good to see Only Talk Sports in here again. I'd like to get you in next week if you're watching Virginia game, bro. I know I missed you tonight, but it was good to see you back in here.